Welcome back, I'm Sean Soloway, and today I'll be going over another Star Wars The Vintage Collection action figure review. Today from Star Wars The Mandalorian, we will be looking at the Artillery Trooper. Well, Artillery Stormtrooper is how it's labeled on the box, and as you can see, I had to pick up two of these guys because I did pick up the Black Series version, and I would love... I don't really need an army of these. I think two of these are going to be just fine, but you can see the card back. I don't know if that's from the show or not, or if that's a digital render, but it does look really cool. And this guy comes with so many accessories, it's not even funny. This here is a solid value. On the back of the package, we are looking at VC 263. You can see the wave that he comes in. I just reviewed Luke. I did review Kenobi, and I also reviewed Vader up on the channel there. And hopefully I can get that Raider one day. That would be kind of cool. But without further ado, let's open up these Artillery Stormtroopers from The Mandalorian, and let's take a closer look. Boom! The Artillery Stormtroopers from The Mandalorian are out of their package. Again, these are 3.75, and look how epic they look. They're going to look so good on display, it's not even funny. One of them I already have set up over on the left, and the other one on the right, you can see all the accessories that he comes with. And they come with this little hook on their backpack, which I'm not quite sure what that's there for. I tried to put the blaster in it, it didn't fit, and the only thing I can think of is if you disassemble the grenade launcher or mortar launcher, you can see that it does fit onto the back there. Now I am going to try to spin it, and let's see if they stay on here, and I'll do it another speed. But yeah, you can see, man, these guys are epic. You can see the paint on the back. This one I didn't put the canisters in yet. I'll show you how easy they go in, and of course the one on the ground already has the canisters on there. But overall, fantastic. I'm glad I bought two because they look so cool just like this. But let me go ahead and show you a couple features on these guys. And first of all, we're going to take this guy right here because this is so... this is the peg I was telling you about. And you can see the hole right there. And this bottom piece is actually articulated, as you can see there. And the detail on this is pretty darn good. And the canisters actually do fit into the launcher, which is pretty cool. And each individual canister does have details on it too. And the way these pop in, you can see on the back there, is really nicely painted. The best way to do it is kind of like a battery. You put it on one end, and then you just push on it. Like, oh, it didn't work. Let's try it on the upper way here. So put it in on the top. Yeah, it's best to put it in that way. And they will all fit in, which is pretty sweet. And this does pop off on the back, as you can see there. Just pops right in. And of course, you know, if you wanted to army build these, you could, because look at how he looks like that. Absolutely awesome. Now, with a pauldron on there, let's see if he can still look down his sights. Yeah, you can already see he's going to. So, fantastic job again on this. The only problem I have with this figure is the hips. But you can see right there, absolutely sweet, fantastic job for, again, this is 3.75, but the only thing I don't like, it has the older school hips. They do go any direction you want, but you have to use the upper swivel cut with this little hinge that you see in there, and he does kick out pretty far. But yeah, unfortunately, you just have to twist it in the direction that you want to get it that way. And of course, he does come with the new rocker ankles, which is just fantastic. But overall, that's a great looking Stormtrooper. Now, another nitpick I have is actually assembling this thing right here. I'm going to show you how hard it is on camera, but you really got to force it in there like that. So getting it back out is going to be a little bit tricky, but that does articulate too, and you can swivel it around. So overall, fantastic. And yeah, again, if anybody knows, you know, let me know in the comments what you think this little peg here is for. I would definitely appreciate it. But as for head movement, you don't get too much head movement because of the pauldron is in the way. He does look up, but you do get a little bit. As you can see on this one, I do have him kind of looking down, which looks pretty sweet. And I'll lift this guy up so I can show you. But it gives you a good idea of the articulation on this guy. And there's how he looks with all the canisters on there. And he does hold the canister really, really well too. But overall, I think this is a dynamite addition to the Stormtrooper collection. you know, yeah, I mean, they just are really rocking it with this 3.75. There's always, you know, room for improvement, though. They have used this body many times. But yeah, these guys are cool. If you enjoyed today's video, kindly put a thumbs up on it. I would definitely appreciate it. Check out one of these videos up on the screen, and I will see you guys in the next video.